Welcome back to Luxury Auto One, the channel where real stories meet the sound of roaring engines, wealth, and lessons about life that money can't always buy. Sit back, grab a drink, and enjoy today's story of power, pride, and a dose of sweet karma. Story title: 2026 HOA Karen called cops when I returned to my Valle cabin. I didn't know I owned the entire Valle. It had been nearly 10 years since I'd set foot in my old Valle. I used to spend summers there as a kid. My granddad owned acres of untouched land surrounded by pine forests, a river that curved like a silver ribbon, and a single dirt road leading to the old family cabin. When he passed, he left it all to me. Life, work, and the chaos of the city had kept me away until now. I decided to return, take a break, and maybe restore the old cabin. I drove my black 2026 Cadillac Escalade down the winding country road, sunlight bouncing off its polished hood, the scent of pine filling the air. As I reached the Valle entrance, I was surprised to see a brand new metal gate standing where the old dirt path used to be. There was also a sign: Private Community A, Residence Only A, managed by Valle Oaks Home. I frowned. Home? There had never been one here. My granddad never sold any part of this land. I stepped out and pressed the gate's buzzer. A sharp, annoyed voice answered, "Yes? Who are you and what are you doing here?" "My name's Ethan. I'm going to my cabin up the hill," I replied. "There's no cabin up there," the woman snapped. "That's community property. Turn around before I call security." "Community property?" I muttered. "Ma'am, this is my land." The voice came back, louder this time. "Sir, I'm the president of the Valle Oaks Homeowners Association. We don't allow strangers here." I tried to stay calm. "Look, lady, my name's Ethan Brooks. This land's been in my family for generations. Maybe we should clear this up in person." There was silence, then a beep, and the gate remained closed. I sighed, unlocked the secondary chain lock my granddad had installed decades ago, and drove through. The moment I reached the cabin, it felt like stepping back in time. Via the old wooden porch, the smell of cedar, the soft hum of the stream nearby. I started unpacking, grateful for the peace. But peace, as it turned out, didn't last long. Within an hour, a white SUV came speeding up the trail. Out stepped a woman in her 50s, wearing sunglasses, a floral shirt, and an expression that screamed entitlement. Two men in uniforms, a local sheriff deputy, followed behind her. She pointed at me before even reaching the porch. "That's him. That's the trespasser." One of the deputies approached. "Sir, we got a report of an unauthorized person on private property. Can I see some ID?" I handed him my driver's license and land deed, which I'd brought in case of legal confusion. The woman, whom I later learned was named Karen, crossed her arms. "That's fake. This Valle belongs to Valle Oaks Home. You can't just waltz in here and claim a cabin." The deputy studied the papers, then looked at her. "Ma'am, this says the entire Valle Brooks estate, about 1,200 acres, belongs to Mr. Ethan Brooks. It's valid and current." Karen's mouth fell open. "That